Hello, hello, everybody. Who is ready to recreate glamorous, glossy red lips right at home with this easy to follow tutorial? That's right. We're going to give your lips a deep red treatment with a multi-layered approach. Are you ready? Okay, this is one of Mary Kay's put together makeup artist looks, and we're going to play with it today. The first thing we're going to do is step one, even out your complexion using our TimeWise either 3D foundation or the CC cream. Today, we're going to use CC cream for this tutorial. I'm going to use my liquid foundation brush, apply a little CC cream to the brush, take off those glasses, and apply. I start by starting at the center of my face, forehead, blending and sweeping downwards and outwards. What I love about this liquid foundation brush is it gets every nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny. And if you have good eyes, excellent. If you're kind of blind, you may need to grab a mirror. So I'm going to just hold my mirror down just a little low so it's not in the way of the camera today. And just like that, step one is done. That's step one. Now, let me see again. Okay, step one. Step two is we're going to apply Perfecting Concealer to our eyelids as a base. So, Mary Kay's Perfecting Concealer as a base to our eyelid. When applying a concealer to my eyelid, I like using the back of my hand, just applying a bit of my concealer to the back of my hand. I love using our cream color brush. Absolutely, it's like my favorite thing. So again, just gonna go with my mirror here. Apply concealer all over the eyelid at the base. And I probably just grabbed, that very light ivory by looking at my eyelids right now. They're very light. But this is just our base. I'm just gonna clean up around the corner and just under the eye as well, just to smoothen that all out. A lot on this eye. So a little goes a long ways, you guys. Be kind. Don't overdo it, like I did with this one eye. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Okay. Now we're going to get into the eye color. So the eye color that we're going to use into the crease and at the lower lash line is Cinnabar. Now I'm going to go into my Pro palette that has our colors and my little cheat sheet. So Cinnabar is this color right here, that color. That's the one we're going to use in the crease and along the lower lash line. Now for me to apply those colors, I'm going to use two different brushes. I'm going to use the Mary Kay crease brush, which is this one right here. Our crease brush has a nice little angled edge. And I'm also going to use our smudgy brush, which is this little one here with little short bristles. So that's the two brushes I'm going to use for applying my Cinnabar. So, using the crease brush first, and the angled part of the brush, I'm just going to brush it back and forth a couple of times into that crease. I'm not looking for perfection. You're going to learn from my tutorials that perfection is not what you're looking for when you first put on your eye color, okay? So I'm just going to smudge that in a couple of times with the crease brush, wiggling it back and forth. Very rough at the moment, okay? And then lash line. Just smudging it in along that lash line. Now, did it say lower or upper lash line? I could do both. Let's see. Crease and lower lash line. Okay, so I began with a little bit on that upper, but let's get that lower lash line. But since I already put a little bit on the upper lash line on the other side, I'm going to smudge just a little bit here as well. Just so we're the same on both sides. Now, if you watch my videos ever, you know I have a favorite brush for my eyes. And I just had it a second ago in another tutorial that I was doing. Aha! Found it! Okay, this is our eye blending brush. It doesn't say this step here on my screen, and I'm just going to zoom in here a little here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to, where I said I'm just roughly doing my colors right now, now I'm going to take the blendy brush. This is like our magic brush. It just softens this color so beautifully. Look at that. Just softens that crease. So when I said I'm not looking for perfection, I'm not looking for perfection that moment, because I know I can take this brush and just soften and blend everything so it's so beautiful. Just like so. Guys, I really have to begin wearing my contacts for tutorials because I have a sore eye at the moment. So I'm kind of on the blind side right now. So now we're going to use Gold Status. Gold Status is this one right here. If you can see it in the palette. And Gold Status, we're going to apply that one to the inner corner of the eye. Well, this is going to be beautiful, you guys. This is going to be such a beautiful look. For that, I'm going to use the all over eye brush. Just this one right here. Nice flat all over eye brush. And the Gold Status. That color right here. We're going to put that on the inner corner. Starting in a corner, sweeping outward. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take that blendy brush, because this is my interpretation of the look. And then I'm just going to soften and blend it outwards. Remember, this look is called the Reimagined Red. So the eye is just going to have a little bit of pop of color. To finish that off, we're going to go with our Lash Love Fanomora lipstick mascara, you guys, not lipstick. Fanomora Mascara. Now look at this wand. This wand itself is unique. It has like a little hourglass on one side, then it's longer bristles. So it's a really unique shaped applicator for when applying your mascara. So if you start with it with the hourglass looking in and get it in nice and tight to the base of the lashes and give that a comb through with it like the hourglass. Okay, so you want the hourglass looking at you, tight, and comb it through. There's magic with this brush. Okay, and comb it through. Then you're going to turn it so it's the fat bristles looking at you. And then comb that mascara through. Now, I love doing my little zigzaggies with my mascara. So, you know, doing that little zigzag. I'm going to make sure I get my bottom lashes. Again, other eye, fat bristles. Just getting all of that product distributed all over the lashes. And there we have the mascara. Now, we know this isn't the end of the look. Not even close, right? So what else are we going to play with here? So for this, we are now going to go to the brow and fill in any hairs that may be sparse. Now, my brows are not too bad. Not too bad. But I'm going to use the blonde precision liner for my brow. And I'm just going to lightly brush it through little strokes like that. Anywhere where I have a little less. Just to give that fullness back into the brow. Just like that. That's that step. Okay. That's step 4. Step 5 is our contouring step. Now this one, the directions is saying to use cocoa and golden copper. Cocoa and golden copper. Golden copper is here on my desk. Believe it or not. And I'm going to tell you, believe it or not, because golden copper is a bit dark. And if you look at my skin tone, it's a little darker than my skin tone. I tend to use it sometimes when I want to use it as a contour with a little shimmer. Today, we're going to use it as the cheek color. So this is going to be an interesting look, okay? So this is going to be really unique. Because my contour is not cocoa. My contour is latte. That's the shade I use for my skin tone. So I'm going to contour those cheeks. Contour those cheeks right in the hollow. I like this because I can keep my glasses on, okay? I shouldn't have to take them off anymore for you guys. Yeehaw! Okay. Our golden copper. I'm just dabbing a little bit into the center of that brush. That seems like a lot. Okay, I'm just going to dab gently on the cheekbone area right here. On the outer part of where my glasses is, you can see that color has distributed. Not very pretty like. So now I'm just going to circle it and blend the golden copper. It's beautiful. Now, instead of using a highlight powder in this look, we are going to go for something a little bit more natural at the top of the cheekbones. And by that, I mean we're going to use the Mary Kay Naturally Nourishing Oil at the top of the cheekbone. You guys, I'm just looking at this tutorial, so I'm just going to grab a couple of drops, not a lot, and we're going to highlight the top of our cheekbone using the Nourishing Oil. Just right at the very top. Just like that. Just for that extra glow at the top of our cheekbone. There we have it. Now, we are going to play with red. This look calls for the berry lip liner. I don't have berry. I have beautiful pink or the red. But I think I wanted something a little deeper, and that's why they were calling for berry. So I'm going to use this pink one instead. It will deviate a little bit from the look, but I think it's still going to give kind of the same result. So let's just see. So lining the lip. Like so. I always start in the center. and I build my lines up. Fill it in a little. For the bottom, again, I start in the center and build my lines out. And try not to go outside that natural lip line. Okay? Just keeping it within. So, using that pink as opposed to the berry just because I don't have the berry liner. For our lipstick, we are using Rockstar Red, which is part of the Supreme Hydrating Lip Line with Mary Kay lipsticks. Rockstar Red. Beautiful, bright, bold, brilliant red. So here we go. Rockstar Red. And then we're going to finish it off with the Mary Kay Unlimited Lip Gloss in Iconic Red. So it is a multicolored, multifaceted red look. And there we have it. This is your look. This is the Reimagined Red. What do you guys think? Take off my glasses so you can see it all. Reimagined Red. I will post a link for this tutorial or for all the products in this tutorial as well. So you'll get to see everything. It'll be interactive, so if you want to add things to your shopping cart, you can as well and order online. I hope you had fun watching this tutorial. Bye-bye, everyone.